No. Uh, did you peep the ESPN top 10 players
I
of
was
all
literally
time?
just I was literally just about to ask you a couple questions on that. My first question is, do you agree with the top 10 list? My
I
second,
actually ESPN. Okay, go ahead.
and then my second question was, do you agree that Steph is higher than Kevin Durant on the all-time list?
Uh, this okay. So like the top 10 is very good. I mean, well, the thing about it, ESPN does this every year, and they always ticky tack. They move random players. Um, so part of this is just entertainment. People want to talk about it regardless.
Right.
Like I saw something where like compared to last year's, they like completely flipped Allen Iverson and CP3. Like
Right.
CP3 was like 21st and AI was 40th. It's
Right.
like the complete reverse this year. So they definitely had some different riders um, this year. But yeah, top 10 is very impressive. Only thing, Shaq at number 10. Nah. That, I mean, Shaq's number 5 on mine. But yeah, Shaq at number 10. I saw some people mad at Kobe at 9. That's pretty high. Like, I mean, but
Yeah.
8, Larry Bird 7, Wilt 6, Magic 5, Bill Russell 4, which was interesting. 3, Kareem, 2, LeBron, 1, MJ. Um, Bill Russell at 4. I've never seen him that high before. Like really, like in the rankings.
Yeah. Like I can't put Wilt and Bill like that high. Like I'm sorry.
But I get it. I hate that we have to include Bill and Wilt in every top 10. Like we just have to. It's like
Right.
by law. Like it's yeah, because
Like
they were just so dominant at the time.
well, I mean, they were like 7 foot playing against
Yeah, I know.
6'2" people. So
6'2" white guys.
yeah, but
Uh,
also I think the person that not that he should be in the top 10, but I think the person that like is overlooked the most when it comes to like top 20 players is definitely Hakeem Olajuwon.
you think he's
He's overlooked.
just like underrated?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to find the 10 to 20. Uh, but you could what? Do you think Hakeem should be like top 10 or something?
No, I think he should be closer to the top 10. But like, if you go back and look at Hakeem Olajuwon's career, he came in the same class as Jordan, which like yeah, you could go back and say the Rockets should have taken Michael Jordan #1, but like Hakeem wasn't a bad drop off. He wasn't like Sam Bowie, the guy that Portland took.
Yeah.
But like so in Hakeem Olajuwon's first 11 seasons with the Rockets, they never had a below 500 record. His third season, he took the Rockets to the finals and lost to that freaking great Larry Bird team of the Celtics in 6 games. The same season that Michael Jordan put up 63 against the Celtics in the first round but lost.
Hmm.
Uh, like the Bulls in that same stretch where they were winning their 6 championships, they were 5-10 against the Rockets. So like I hate this whole argument that like, oh, the Bulls would have won 8 straight if Jordan would have returned. It's like, bro, like the Rockets lucky had his number. Like nobody can stop Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish like I think Hakeem would have got a lot more respect if he had actually beaten MJ like
Yeah,
one time. Like
yeah,
um, that would have been cool if MJ would have made it in '95 to the finals. It would have been a
mm-hmm.
Hakeem MJ finals.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would have been yeah. If that would have happened and Hakeem beat MJ. Yeah, yeah. It's just a huge narrative on Hakeem.
yeah,
I mean, they had Hakeem at 12 actually here.
yeah.
Um,
Hakeem dominated Shaq in that finals.
yeah, I have Hakeem at 14 on mine. I mean, I have Bill Russell at number 10. Jeez, is that too low?
Yeah,
Man,
everybody's been booty hurt that Kobe's at 9, and
yeah,
like he should be at 1 or 2. I'm like, I'm a believer in Duncan over Kobe, but
like they put Kobe over Shaq. that's why I was like, I didn't want to like talk about this on Twitter because I know like still sensitive type of thing. But yeah, if I'd have been going off on Twitter, I was like, Kobe over Shaq, no, 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 no. What was I? Also I didn't realize how close Shaq and Kobe were to playing MJ in the
Yeah.
finals in '98.
Yep.
That would have been such a brain warp because it feels like, to me, it's always felt like '98 and the '99 season are like completely different seasons and eras.
Right.
To me, it just feels like that, just because like that was the last we saw of Karl Malone, MJ, Stockton, Charles, like all that stuff, and then it just went straight to Duncan. And did Duncan win the Finals MVP that year too?
I'm pretty sure he did in '99.
That's just weird to think about, that Duncan and MJ have won back-to-back Final MVPs together. Like they're grouped.
Right.
It's weird to see stuff like that.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard like initially like MJ didn't like Duncan.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because like his casualness. But yeah, the streets of Dallas were mad because Dirk was at 19. Always gonna be mad. I have Dirk 13 on mine, but did they have Isaiah Thomas in their top 20?
Probably not.
They did not. Jeez. Wait. 24, 25, 26. Where is IT? They have Isaiah Thomas at 31?
I told you he's the most hated on point guard.
Gosh.
Like I can make the argument for Isaiah Thomas, like behind Magic Johnson, he could be the second greatest point guard of all time. You can make that argument.
I've gained so much more respect for Isaiah Thomas through this that documentary. What is it? Twitter is funny with this stuff. I saw they had like Bob Cousy at like, wait, they had Bob Cousy like in the 20s or something, and they had Russell Westbrook at like 41.
Yeah.
It's just funny to see, just because like Bob Cousy is like a scrawny white kid from the 60s, and then like Russell Westbrook, huge arms. Yeah.
Do you think it's disrespectful for them to have CP3 above AI?
No, they had AI. Oh yeah, you're talking about AI in front of CP3?
Yeah.
Type of thing. They should be closer. Like what? Like AI was 29. CP3 was 40th. I haven't really thought about that, but off the jump, I can understand if you have AI in front of CP3, just because AI went to a whole finals by himself.
Mm-hmm.
CP3 had never like gone to that, but you talking about like what would you think, like in a whole like all-time rankings?
I'm definitely taking AI over CP3 just because I think off the top of my head, if I remember right, AI won the scoring championship 4 times. He won a league MVP.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't think it's necessarily as close as what people think, but I do think like they're in the same ballpark. But if CP3 had made a finals, like I could see why they could be like neck and neck.
Yeah, that was the thing about CP3. Great point guard, just never could do anything. Like never in the playoffs. Like
right. Like his greatest time to shine was that season with the Rockets where he hurt his quad.
Yeah, and I mean that's how I judge most of these players. Like, I mean, you can be all great as you want, but you gotta make the East Finals or something, Conference Finals, NBA Finals. But Dwayne Wade they have Kawhi at 25 already. Dang, I get it. Dwayne Wade at 26.
Okay, I get why they have Kawhi high, but everybody boosts Kawhi just because like what happened like last season. I'm just like, if you look at his career averages, like he averages like 17 or 18 a game. I'm like,
yeah. Do you disagree with him at 25?
I mean, right now, all time, number 25?
um, his career average right now is 18, 6, and 2.
Yes.
Jeez.
And that's 25 all time?
Oh, no. They had Giannis at 27.
Already. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's like, ESPN, stop. That's a stretch. Like having Kawhi at 25, whatever, but having 2 spots after Kawhi, Giannis already? At least Kawhi has won finals.
Twice.
Yeah, and Giannis has never been to the finals. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're giving him like the LeBron treat, like pre-championship LeBron treatment or something. Yeah, I don't know. But you asked about Steph before KD.
Yes.
Again, I think I told you this several times. I don't know how to rank Kevin Durant. Like it's so difficult. Because yes, he's a great player, great. But then I go back to the whole like I judge playoffs like huge. Like that's part of my thing. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I do think KD did have a lot of success before he joined the Warriors. Like he made the finals in 2012.
Yeah.
He lost to the Spurs in the conference final in 2014. Like they're always like a legitimate contender. And I think the one thing we fail to realize, he's a 4-time scoring champ. He would have been 5 if it wasn't for that crazy game that Carmelo had when the Heat rested their big 3 and he put up 50 and took the scoring title away. He's a 1-time league MVP. I think you can make the argument that you're going to be like, what? The most skilled offensive player I've ever seen is Kevin Durant. I think you can make that argument.
I don't know, I've heard that. I can get that.
Yeah. So, Steph, the only thing like with Steph, like Steph revolutionized the game. Like teams were only taking about 14 to 18 threes per game. Then he came in. Now teams are taking about 34 threes a game.
Yeah.
And he's the first unanimous MVP, which is BS, but whatever. he's a 3-time champ with an asterisk. You know, for his 2015, I think the Cavs would have beat them if they had Kyrie and Love. They had the 73-9 season, even though they lost. Like, there's just a lot going for him that I see. Like, I'm like, okay, I can see why people put Steph above KD because it's tough. It's like, low-key, their careers are kind of like similar, even though KD's the better scorer and us. But like, if you put their career neck and neck, like it's very similar. Like, how does KD only have 1 MVP, but Steph got 2?
Right. Yeah.
But the only asterisk I have on Steph is you've been to the finals, 5 times now?
Yeah, that's a huge asterisk. No MVP.
And, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough. Because if KD had stayed and everything, KD would be before Steph.
Yes, if KD wins an MVP or not MVP or even a finals,
yeah,
with Brooklyn, I'll be like, okay, I'll give you the nod.
Yeah, it's tough right now. I will say, okay, I'll put KD in front of Steph because with KD going over the Golden State, it kind of ruined Steph a little bit, like. In the way he was probably going to win more MVPs. Right? I mean, didn't that kind of like not ruin, but like stunted it a little bit?
I think it stunted both of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I feel like it stunted
Steph more.
Because obviously KD was the best player.
Correct. I would agree with that.
So, yeah, it's tough. But if we're just going to make an all-time rankings right now, I'd put KD in front of Steph. I'd put KD at 13, 14, maybe Steph like 17, 18-ish. Why do they have to put them back to back? I don't like that. Like I don't like that part. Yeah,
Do you
that
think
bothered me a little bit.
Do you think your boy Dirk should be higher than 19?
It's a good spot. Maybe in 15, 16 would have been a good
Who's
spot.
who's who's ahead of Dirk before you get to Kevin Durant at 14? From 15
Julius
to
Irving at 15. Which was he really that good? Was he really? Let's have a serious question.
you said, hold
Just
on, wait a
because he did
minute.
the wraparound rim thing does not make him a automatic 15.
Man, I've been doing that in 2K since 2014.
Max. This man played for the Virginia Squires. And then the New
Who?
York
The Virginia who?
the Virginia Squires, the ABA, and then the New York Nets, and then the Philadelphia 76ers. So, I mean, I get it. He rocked the baby a bunch, but 15, one MVP. Literally, his bio is like, "Who could forget his rock the baby dunk against the Lakers?" I did, but
He said I did.
serving as a prelude to his final. So he won one finals
Yeah, he did.
and one MVP. Cool. I mean, I don't know. All right, next 16, Jerry West.
Man.
Jerry West. Yeah,
I ain't trying to hear all that.
get it. No, I get it because he went to the finals like 10 times, lost all of them.
He won one time, didn't he? Did he win one time?
Yeah, he finally won one because he got Wilt. That's why. He was like, I'm tired of losing. But yeah, he was like the LeBron back then. Like he had no help playing against the Celtics every year.
How many titles did Wilt win?
Didn't he only just win 1, 2, or something?
Man,
Because the Celtics were just ruining everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17, Karl Malone. I'm fine with that. 18, I don't know, Moses Malone. No, not Moses. First of all, yeah, not Moses. Moses.
What's Moses?
I need to stop laughing. 20 points a game. It's just that he won the MVP 3 times, and then won in '83 the championship. This man played for the Utah Stars, the Spirits of St. Louis.
Wait. Nah, that don't exist. That's where he went to church.
Wait, hold up. Spirits of St. Louis was an actual team?
Nah, that's where he went to church. That's where they put his church accolades on there.
It's either a team or like liquor. 2 completely different things. Or spirits. It's named after a plane by Charles Lindbergh. That's lame. Buffalo Braves and then the Houston Rockets and all that. No, not Moses. Maybe like in the 20s. And then it's Dirk at 19. So yeah, no, Julius Irving and Moses Malone should not be in front of Dirk. Yeah, so that's about that. Those ABA tapes are really funny.
The Spirit of St. Louis.
The
Virginia who?
Virginia Squires. What is a squire?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Squire. Isn't that like a SQUIRES?
SQUIRES. Let's look.
The ABA was such a weird thing. Had the Dallas Chaparrals, I don't know, whatever they're called.
Okay, a squire is a man of highest social standing who owns and lives on an estate in a rural area, especially the chief landowner in such an area. So is this basically another word for slave owner?
I guess you can.
Is this the high vocabulary word for slave owner?
Well, I think a squire, I think of like kingdoms, like, English accents. Like, where's my squire or whatever. So I don't
Where's
know.
my squire?
Yeah, I don't know. Like a writer. Yeah, this is ABA changed so many teams. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, that's so confusing. It's so confusing how they were like actual. That was an actual legit league, back then, and we like count them too, which, nah. I think that's what else? No, I just kind of want to go through. Wait 1 second. Let me. Where is this?
I saw ESPN, like Stephen A. and them have been making the top, like, quote unquote players of the league. I forgot the number, top like 50 players in the league right now or something like that.
Oh, like currently.
Yeah.
They have Anthony Davis at 45.
Man, I
Weird.
ain't trying to hear all that.
They have Anthony Davis 3 spots behind Russell Westbrook. No.
No.
No. Anthony Davis is getting that Giannis treatment. Like, no, you got to do something in the playoffs.
He hasn't even been out the first round.
Right. They got. Yeah, I'm just trying to find some other just weird players. I mean, Manu Ginobili at 58, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, after the 30s, you just kind of just throw in whoever.
You just lose interest.
Yeah, they have Tony Parker at 70, Damian Lillard at 72. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know. This is